What's up guys, Corpse95 here and welcome to episode 24 of my Europa Universalis 4 playthrough as Brandenburg. We finished up our war against Utrecht on the last episode, taking Gelden, or Gelre as it was at the time. We also took Cleves and we pieced out Baroy for some money and some religion falsification. They are now Protestant like us. And we managed to call both of these before we could get the unlawful territory demands because of a little bit of play where we were always at war whilst coring them. So you can't have unlawful territory demanded by the emperor if you're at war. Now we're at war with Burgundy, pretty much over. They have two forts. This one's almost fully sieged, that one's already been sieged. And once we've done this, we will go stack wipe that army. It's failed again. We have failed so many times on like 45% and 56% chance to siege. Okay, so we can get another thing. It's going to be military, which I'm perfectly willing to do. If it had been admin, I don't think I would be because I'm going to have to core some land here. So we'll finish that siege. They do have a very good shock general, 4 shock, but in the fire phase we are completely destroying them. So, not that worried. I would love another unrest guy, because we're really struggling with unrest up here. But I think we can cope without it, so we will get a missionary strength guy, because we're going to have to convert in a second. This land up here can do with some conversions. Apart from the fact that it has religious zeal. Lovely. Okay, so 100% chance of sieging this. So it'll take 30 days. And we lost a claim somewhere. And there we go, Brandenburg sieged Nevers. Now I'm considering full annexing. Will it put me over my aggressive expansion? Yes, with a lot of people. I didn't think the people in the HRA would really care, because it's not HRA land. Okay, so can't full annex. Can we take Rethel with no penalty? There's like 4 people who would join, and I just have to wait like a year, maybe 2 years, until it won't. So we can wait around for a little bit. Really, it's just the Palatinate and Würzburg I want out of that. Hamburg and Bremen are 1 province minus, so they're not going to do anything. Why is this 100%? Oh no, I have 100% war score. So I'll take that, I'll force religion. Does this get me more prestige? This does. Maybe. Right, so which one gives me the most prestige? Like that gives me 1.8. Gives me 1. Slightly. That's weird. This one gives me more. That one gives me the most. Unless, what's this one give me? Yeah, so I should go this one, not that one. This one. No? This one. No. This one. Yes. That one. That one. That one. That one. It's 2%. That one. There we go. So that will be the peace offer once I get this down to where they can't join a coalition. So we will move this army up. Oh, we can't because until we end this war, we can't black flag our way up there. Nice. Aggressive expansion impact is down, which means we may be able to peace out. Yeah, I'll only get people up to 53, stuff like that. So Planet, we should be able to kick out of this war pretty soon. We will send improved relations offer at them. We can invest in a admin idea. That's not a good idea at the minute. How much is Rethel to core? It's only 45. Oh, that's fine then. We'll just get this. Mercenary maintenance doesn't really affect me, but we're on our way to that tech cost reduction. And of course you get, I think it's a 3% tech cost reduction for every idea you have in relation to that. Oh, it's 2%, 2% idea. And then we'll get 10% here for the black core, and then 5% for neighbour bonus. Well, thank you, Burgundy. Rethel is part of the land I need, yes it is. I also need a Picardy. Picardy. Why are they allied with Castile? What interest could Castile possibly have with Picardy? Okay, Burgundy. Planet would still join. Who else was there? Würzburg. Get them out, hopefully. I actually have a lot of coastal territory at this point. Protect trade in Lubeck. Should have been doing that before, but I completely forgot to. I will lose the prestige. I almost always choose prestige over military points. I've had that event quite a few times as well. So France is actually winning a war. Well done, France, with your 4 provinces. I wonder, should I declare war on France? Well, I don't have a Casus Belli. That's a no. France may actually gain some territory back though, which would be nice. Because I'm not worried about England that much, but if they get all of France, then they're going to be a problem in the future. Castile annexed Galicia, which they lost to Leon. Leon took all of this land. And then Portugal took it all from Leon, and then Castiles took it all back from Portugal. I was really excited when we had a huge Portugal. Now Castile somehow has pulled this back. I don't know how they've managed it. Hejaz is huge compared to usual. I never see Hejaz do well. They're one of those countries that just always fail in my games. They've done well this game. It's always nice to see different things. So Planet needs like 6 months and then we'll drop out. There we go. Diplotech's done, and we are now actually in line with everyone else. We're Tech 11. Awesome. We're no longer behind the times. We will be for quite some time, I imagine, in military and admin, because we have idea groups for both of those at the moment. We do get some cavalry fire and infantry shocks. I think it may be worth doing the military tech rather than the idea. How much will it cost? 511 isn't that much. Right, autonomy, bad things have gone away basically. Actually good things have gone away, because we're increased autonomy, therefore lowered unrest. Right, you can have this leader. One of our generals died at some point that I missed entirely. What's your supply limit? You could not support this, could you? No. Okay. But I will be prepared to jump on that as soon as they do declare war, or they do rebel. Let me... I thought the guy died. Oh, my guy died. The guy I was supporting died. We are going to get the next person. So we'll get... It's 2 years worth. So we'll get 72 admin. We will get 96 Diplo, and we'll get 24 military. I don't think it's really worth it that much. It's good if you get like multiple successions in a row in a very short period of time. Like in a 10-year period, if you got it twice, that would be amazing. But the majority of the time it takes like 30 years for each character to die. So it's just not worth it. Okay, Burgundy. Are you going to give me too much? Yes, still. Let's wait until January and then we'll try. Bohemia wants in marriage. Was it Bohemia where what marriage ended? Rather than Poland. This rebel faction's at 70%. And the unrest's at 6.3. So it's probably going to fire. Would be my conclusion. Right, so it's February now. And only Hamburg will join. So let's do that. Mare Ethel, come up here please. Core Ethel. Boom. Increase autonomy, so we don't have to worry about the unrest. We will now get a new rival, which will be either Hungary or Muscovy. Let's do Hungary. Because Poland is rivaled with Hungary. They're one of our staunchest supporters. They're not rivaled with Hungary, they're rivaled with Muscovy. Hungary rivals Poland, but it doesn't go the other way. 30,000 Sinitian heretics in Norway when they have an army of 13,000. Doesn't seem very fair. Because I'm pretty sure Sinitian heretics don't have like a penalty to morale or anything like peasants do. Okay, so we're gonna have to sit about for a while, they just got rid of religious turmoil, just to get our aggressive expansion down, because if we have a look at that. Yes, well done. Prestige plus 25, that's huge. Legitimacy plus 10. We also gain 72, 96, 24. Yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. How long's the guy been supporting our air? 13,000 days. So these guys are the highest. Hamburg, they're at 51, so they can actually join a coalition. But it would be a coalition of one, and no one else can join. So they're not going to do it. Plus they've been sieged by this Hamburgian peasants for like 30 years at this point. Like, when did this siege start? It's been going for 10 years. Okay, maybe I overestimated. I thought it had been going a lot longer than 10 years. Right. Würzburg. Yeah, we'll recall diplomat. Thank you. Treasury or prestige. Let's go. How much does it go down by a year? 1 a year. So let's actually go for the prestige, I think, would be the better idea. Like 87 or 75 ducats would be okay, take us to nearly 1900. But I think we'll just get the prestige. Prestige is harder to come by than money, especially when we're making 10 ducats a month. We do need to keep maintenance up, but I think we should be able to build... No, we can't build any more boats, really. Improve our prestige, regain stability. Wow, that was a long time ago, that mission. Right, Rethel, do you have religious zeal? You do not. Which means we can convert you. How long would it take? 27 weeks? Months? 27 months? Yeah, 27 months. Which isn't that bad. We could vassalize Friesland, which I don't want to do. Or we could conquer Calais from England, which I don't really want to do, so we'll take that mission. And it's going to be a time of peace and harmony in Brandenburg. Savoy gains a claim on this province, which we may sell to Savoy if they weren't our rival. Brandenburg, would you... Burgundy, sorry, would you like this province? They're at war. Lorraine, would you like this province? They're at war. Austria, would you like this province? Yes, you would pay a lot for it as well. How much would you pay? 576 for this province that isn't connected to the rest of my territory. Yes, you can have it. It's got 100% autonomy. Everything about it kind of sucks. Okay. So got rid of that annoyance. That province didn't really matter. And we have our current territory up here, which we basically have all of North Germany. Or, well, not the region of North Germany, because that extends down to Czechia. And over to here. We have like the north half of North Germany. Actually, let's have a look at our states and territories. So we could make this into a state, make this into a state as well. I think that may be a good idea. That's in Frisia. Is this Frisia? That's North Rhine. Let's have a look at the areas. So I think at this point this one may be worth it. No, it's not. What about over here? Would this one be worth it yet? Now it's worth less than it was before. Well, the unrest's 11, so minus 11, so that's decreased autonomy. And then down here, this one we have everything here. Rethel's not core, so we can't make it into a state yet. Okay, let's have a quick little glimpse at our autonomy. Let's sort by unrest. If we have negative 11 or more, we will decrease autonomy. So decrease, 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 decrease. It's at 10%, there's no point decreasing it. Decrease, decrease. Down, down. Drop you down. Everything else can stay. Luxembourg, minus 9%, it'll be 1% unrest. That's not that bad. It's at 0.1% unrest. And I guess we'll do that one as well. Right, good. So we should make a lot more money next month, I think. We made 10.68 last month. We made 13 ducats this month. Is that 25% from like 10 provinces, maybe, roundabout? Gave us an extra 3 ducats. That's quite huge if you think about it. We're at almost 2,500 ducats. We should probably start thinking about building some buildings. Let's get shipyards everywhere. There we go. Spend 1,000 ducats just there. shipyards are really good. They just increase the time, or they decrease the amount of time it takes to actually build ships, and they also increase your force limit by 2. So we're gonna get build 10 there. Yeah, we'll build 10. So we're gonna get an extra 20 force limit out of that. Okay, and that's gonna be the end of this episode, guys. So if you've enjoyed it, we managed to take the land we needed from Burgundy, and now we're just waiting to burn off all our aggressive expansion. So the next episode may not start off in war like the last couple have, but we'll get to war, if not at the end of next episode, then the episode after. So, but until then, if you've enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. And from me, Corvus95, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.